Thank you, Pamela, for sharing your thoughts on AI ethics and education as well. Lastly, we have Aashna Parsa.
Nearly 1 in 5 young people are neurodivergent, have learning differences, or are differently abled. Yet we disproportionately face bullying, isolation, depression, and suicide risk. The greatest barrier to peace in our communities is not our differences. It's stigma, bullying, ableism, and exclusion. Hello, I'm Aashna Parsa, founder of Youth for Neurodiversity, a grassroots international nonprofit bringing youth together to champion youth-centered inclusive policies and innovative technologies. Growing up, my neurodivergent family, close friends, and I masked all our lives. Last summer, I was in an accident that severed my ulnar nerve. I lost mobility in my elbow and sensation in 2 of my fingers. Suddenly, I couldn't swim, sketch, code, or write. When simple tasks became barriers and even accepting help felt like defeat, the experience taught me a powerful truth. Differences are not deficits, whether visible or invisible. Peace means true belonging, where every neurodivergent and differently abled young person with visible or invisible differences feels safe, valued, and celebrated without having to mask or hide who they are. A Youth for Neurodiversity will celebrate differences, champion strengths, and build empathy through innovative, assistive, and education technologies. As a youth-led movement rooted in nothing about us without us, we urge the United Nations to make strengths-based neurodiversity and disability inclusion core pillars of the Youth, Peace, and Security Agenda and the Global Youth Goals Framework. We must go beyond awareness and acceptance to real belonging, because when we embrace every mind and every body, we don't just create inclusion, we build lasting peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Aashna, for sharing your insights and your own personal experiences as well. So that was all for the speeches on the Pathway to Peace Declaration. And can we get another round of applause for all of them? Thank you.
And in order to close out the session, we would love to hear what your guys' 2 main takeaways were from the last 2 days. So feel free to raise your hand and share, and we'll pass you the mic.
Thank you so much. I think the most important element that this conference brings to all of us is, as I mentioned a little bit in my speech, that borders can't stop if we have a purpose. And International Organization of Youth portrays that at its best format, that you've brought together people from all across the world and they're participating in dialogue and they are working towards a workable, sustainable, peaceful society. So my takeaway from this is, if other organizations follow the footsteps of what International Organization of Youth are doing, the world can become a very beautiful place. Thank you so much.
I'm Ellie from Mexico, and I think these few days have been so inspiring, and also hearing all these different perspectives from around the world. I think there are a lot of themes and topics that are not discussed enough, and they need to be brought to the table. So it's very, very powerful what everyone's saying. Thank you.
I'm Jeff. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and there's nothing much to say from me about this, how I see that, but just in one sentence, this has been a brilliant platform for youth to to feel included and feel seen and feel empowered and to develop their own ideas and theories of changes to make this space a better world, to make this world a better place. Thank you.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Wow, I don't know what like to say or to do anything right now would be to really undermine what this conference has meant to me, and I think what the conference has meant to a lot of people. I think the fact that it has become a global sensation and that all of these things are coming together and that we're really communicating is bringing forward the spirit of allowing that access, because we talk a lot about access and about like the barriers to it, but this conference is one huge step forward for that. I see a lot of brilliant people who just spoke to me, who spoke in general to other people and I oversaw, and it's so wonderful to see so much passion in the world where we feel that it's bleak and it's full of violence, but coming to here and seeing everybody here is just, it gives me a lot of hope. And I think that message of hope is like the biggest takeaway that I have.
Well, what I just want to say is to encourage the youth out there not to silence their voice, come out, speak, be logical, be directional, and ask questions. Please support me. What I've learned so much in this conference is that it's an open eye for everyone to see that youth nowadays are not sleeping. We are awake. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, for sharing your lovely insights. If there are no other volunteers, this is the end of the last session of day 2. Yes. Well, to give you a closing remark on this last session, it was very wonderful that we had speakers from all around the world, from Nigeria, Ghana, Kyrgyzstan, and Iraq. It was really wonderful that we all got to listen to your own experiences that we otherwise would not have known. So in that sense, even though the speeches were only 2 minutes, I think we could all agree that they were all very insightful. So we want to share our heartfelt thanks for all of that.
I would like to say thank you to all of you who came to speak, who came to listen, and just came to be part of this conversation. I really truly believe the things that we discuss in this room and in terms of Pathway to Peace will go on to make a very big changes for youth and how their voices are heard on the international stage. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you Saturday and Sunday. Feel free to hang out and network and talk, but our programming has concluded for the day.
What's her name? You don't feel like when you're look at everybody